All right, let's talk about Sham's report. If you ain't seen it, it's on my TikTok. It's in my YouTube shorts. Excuse me. Saying that the Pistons were going to go after Monty Williams. Had they got the #1 overall pick, they was going to go all in on Monty Williams. I want to talk about that for a minute. He said that's the belief around the combine when all the GMs and coaches get together and start talking. And what they tell me about that, they was willing to hire Monty Williams, but they knew he wasn't going to be interested, or maybe they just skimmed the surface on his interest in the job and he wasn't interested. So what they tell me is free agents is not going to be interested coming to Detroit unless it's by far the most money they can get. And that, you know, he don't think the Pistons is going to be on the up and up, and they don't think either. So if Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, and Jalen Duren ain't good enough for him to want to come here, they need to get Victor Walla-Banana to come here. That lets you know kind of a little bit on what people think about the Detroit Pistons job. Thus, that's why they going for guys Troy Weaver know. Troy Weaver know I'm not going to waste my time talking to these guys, and he probably has. He's probably reached out to a number of guys about this position, and they don't find it attractive. Is it the city of Detroit and the perception of the city of Detroit? Is it they don't like the young talent? You know, and I'm pretty sure he reached out to a number of high-profile guys, and they didn't want the job. And now, had they won the lottery, no, Monty's very interested in coming here if they won the lottery. Okay, obviously, you know, he could get the Milwaukee Bucks job. Who knows? But obviously, that's the perception, and you know, that lets you know a lot of people hoping next year they still could turn it around. But, you know, kind of gauging Monty, and I'm pretty sure Monty wasn't the only one, the top guy they reached out to. So that's to let you know what people think kind of this job. They probably don't think, you know, that we're not good enough right now. And we're not going to be good enough. So, you know, so that's crazy to me. Okay, yeah, if we get the #1 pick, we go up. So, you know, that's like, you know, if I hit this lottery, bro, I'm gonna go get Jessica Alba. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up. I mean, do you really want somebody to come coach your team that's only interested because you got the lottery? It ain't like you before the lottery, but they got you after. I want to go coach somebody that truly got an interest in knowing what it is to be a Detroiter, knowing what it is to be the Pistons, that want to work with Cade, Ivy, Jalen Duren, and whoever else y'all deem top guys. I want that, who really want to be part of this organization. Now, some people say, well, I want to go to a situation where I can win right now and be next to Giannis. You can't blame guys like that. Can't blame them. The NBA is dependent. It's a superstar league. It's a player-driven league. Look at the contracts. NFL is not a player-driven league, and look at their contracts and how they get treated like $2 hoes. So, but that tell you a lot. And his attraction to Detroit, or his lack of attraction to Detroit, could mirror a lack of attraction in free agency. It could. How do people see Cade, Ivy, and Jalen Duren? It's hard to see, because when you continue to, you know, make young guys compete for spots, and you continue to put Killian Hayes in the lineup, and you don't let these guys shine and grow, you keep knocking these guys off with a Bagley, knocking these guys off with a Stewart, knocking these guys off with a Hayes. You know, nobody want to play with those guys. People want to play with premier talent. They should let Jalen Duren go out there and learn as much as possible. They should let him and Jaden Ivey, as soon as Cade Cunningham went, it should have been all about them two. And them showcasing their talent. Then people say, yeah, I wouldn't mind playing with that guy. Yeah, I want to play with those guys. I want to be a part of that. You know? So now what you got to do is, hopefully they're smart enough to say, Cade, Ivy, and Jalen Duren, we going to showcase y'all next year. It's y'all team. We giving y'all the keys. We going to put the pieces around y'all to be successful next year. Let's see what you got. Now, if you start getting some success, the media going to hop back on your dick again, and everybody, just like they do in the Lions, then guys going to say, yeah, I want to go to Detroit. I want to be a part of that. That's just what's going to have to be done. They going to have to do the grunt work. They going to have to go out there and find a way to make that work. And what's going to make that hard to do is Troy Weaver his fucking self. His infatuation to go, you know, with Hayes, with Bagley, with beef stew. Well, when I say low sodium beef stew, who else I'm thinking of? The other kid too, James Wiseman. He's gonna be trying to throw those guys in the monkey wrench. Forget all that. You bring if you keep Bogdanovich, you bring him off the bench to be your Vinnie Johnson. You bring Burke off the bench as well too, and you let Duren, Cade, and Ivy showcase what they can do. You put them in a system that they can be successful at, and you become an attractive destination through them. The NBA ain't gonna help it. You're gonna be on NBA TV one time next year. That's it. The NBA not gonna help you. And I'm willing to bet free agency is not gonna help you. And what they're gonna do is they're going to be an absorption team. They're gonna absorb a contract so a trade can go through in the NBA. The only way they're gonna be successful is through their young guys. And that's why I say I wouldn't mind that Portland trade that I put together. If they don't believe in Jalen Duren, they want to go with Wiseman, make your decision now. You can turn Duren and Bogdanovic into the number 3 pick for Portland. That's probably about the best offer they might get. You have 3 and 5, and you just continue to build from there. You only gonna build just through youth. You're not gonna recreate Rip Hamilton, Ben Wallace, just like the original Pistons, Bad Boy Pistons. How were they built? They were built through the draft. Drafting Isaiah, drafting Sally, drafting Dennis Rodman, drafting Joe Dumars. Yeah, you traded for Bill Laimbeer. I think you traded for Vinnie Johnson. You traded for Rick Mahorn. Traded for Adrian Dantley. But the foundation of that team was built through the draft, starting with Isaiah and drafting Joe Dumars and some of them other guys. So you gotta be attractive. And I think they got the foundation to be attractive, but the reason that the foundation is murky, Cade Cunningham health. People want to see how Cade Cunningham and Ivy gonna merge together and grow together. And Troy Weaver just keep going to the pawn shop, trying to dust off these dusty ass players, and he keep fucking the development up. You gonna win 20 games, man, sub 20 games. Hey, you better be winning it with these young guys. He not gonna clean up his house. He not gonna get rid of Bagley or push Bagley to the end of the bench. He gonna keep trying to play low sodium beef stew. He gonna keep trying to play Killian Hayes, and that's gonna continue to fuck up the development of the team. I'm telling you right now. He got the number one thing they got to do this offseason. They got to cut the fat off this team. Stewart, Hayes, Bagley, all need to be gone. If you can't get rid of all of them, they need to be at the end of the bench. We've seen enough. The only guys that matter coming off the bench to be Wiseman, if you keep him. Wiseman, Burks, Bogdanovic. And the only 3 that matter, that's you building around, is Ivy, Cade, and Duren. That's it. Everybody else, I don't care. You just don't care about. But as let you know, Monty Williams not being attracted to Detroit, I don't think it was a lack of effort of wanting to go get a top coach. I just think they don't think much about Detroit, and I think free agents may be thinking the same thing. So let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Do me that favor, hit that bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. The link tree is there as well too. That contains all that in there, plus my TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Like I said, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Peace.